Hey, what's up, guys, and welcome back to another World Cup review. Netherlands 2, Argentina 2. Messi will be heading to the semi-final, and Argentina will be heading to the semi-final. What a game that was. I mean, this is one of my favorite games so far in terms of the comeback, the fight, the anger, the frustrations, the happiness, everything, the passion, everything about this game was just brilliant. Two sides who, to be honest, I think both sides are quite physical and want to go for it physically, and you know, can be quite fierce and get into fights. You know, it was the perfect game really, and you know what, fair enough. I've got to give credit to Argentina. You know, Messi. Um, that was brilliant for Messi. Good performance. You know, especially I would say that him assisting that first goal was better than his goal. It's a penalty, but you know it's a goal. You know, I gotta give it to Messi. The goal's a goal, really, and he scored. He could get a golden boot, and I think he will. Uh, so yeah, you know, it's hard to admit that it's sometimes, isn't it? But I probably will have to admit now that he is probably the GOAT. But yeah, and for Argentina, they go through. Um, but I also like to give credit to the Netherlands for that fight back, especially Wood Weghorst. Played for like Burnley, didn't he? I don't know where he's playing now. To be fair, I can't remember. But let's talk about the goal. Molina with that first goal. That play for Messi, that no looks pass. He wasn't even looking when he passed. Just passed and then look. I mean, that's brilliant. And Molina just drags it past the goalkeeper there. And 1-0. The second goal, it's a penalty. Look, I've said it in the past. It might not be the most brutal foul ever. It might not be him going to punch his face, or you know, pushing him all the way down, shoving him down, or elbowing him. But look, if you're in the penalty box and your man, your opponent, is in there, and you go in for a challenge and he falls, it's a foul basically. And I've said it in the past. That's what your opponent does. You know, I bet you Acuna was thinking at the moment, come, you know, basically make contact with me, like trick me, and I'm gonna fall, and I'm gonna get a penalty. Because in the referee's mind, it's not always about, oh, that is a very, very strong challenge, penalty, weak challenge, no penalty. It's about, if he goes down, it's a foul, basically, nowadays. Like, if it works for you, you'll be happy. Like Argentina would, the fans would say, for sure it's a penalty. But if you're the Netherlands, you'll be like, there's no way there's a foul. It's so soft. But don't even commit that offense. Don't even commit that foul in the box. It's so dangerous. Acuna would have intentionally fell, even though it's not that hard. It's not punching him. Even minor contact nowadays, players go down easily. To get a penalty, to get a free kick, to get your opponent sent off, it happens. And for Dumfries there, I sort of feel bad for him because I don't think he was the strongest five, but I don't think he was intentionally trying to foul him. But unfortunately, if you make contact and he goes to ground, you're at fault, and it is definitely a penalty in the referee's mind. You know, for him it's like, okay, I see someone going down, I see someone, you know, next to him and might have made contact, penalty. He isn't going to go, oh, how soft is it? Oh, is it hard? Did you elbow him? He's not going to look at that. He's going to go, oh, he's down, penalty. And for Dumfries, there's a silly, clumsy tackle, it's a silly mistake, and it gave Argentina that 2-0 lead. Messi, good penalty. The goalie didn't even move. And then Weghorst, I believe, came on as a sub. And that header, oh my days, that header from far, quite far out to be fair, got them one back, gave them that momentum. That was really, really, really important. I mean, momentum is everything, really. And then that free kick from Netherlands was cheeky, innit? It's very cheeky. It's a low free kick. The Argentinian players wasn't expecting it. It goes to Vegas. He equalized, and 2-all. This ref was all over the place, by the way. No yellow cards everywhere, red cards everywhere. I mean, Danfries got a red card in the 128th minute. Yeah, it was crazy. It was very crazy. But overall, Argentina went to win on penalties. I don't know why the Netherlands thought they had an advantage. I mean, you look at the rosters, like Van Dijk missed, Berghaus missed, and then Argentina scored theirs, and I feel like the hero of the match will probably go to Emi Martinez. I mean, look, I mean, the character of him is just, I mean, you want these sort of goalies. Their personality is there, their character is there. They have it, you know. And when he saved it, look, he went on to dance in front of the Netherlands fans and whatever. But he got the job done, and he'll be taking the piss. But so what? It's banters. It's really, really banter. And look, someone like Emi Martinez, that character of his, brilliant. Saved the first two of Netherlands, and even though they did score, it wasn't enough for them, and Argentina won 4-3. Just about, to be fair. I mean, it took them their last one, and Martinez scored, but they got the job done, and they progressed to the semi-finals against Croatia. I'm not gonna underestimate Croatia and say Argentina will definitely win that one. I'm gonna say Argentina will win that one because I do think that even though Croatia beat Brazil, can Croatia repeat that against Argentina for another 90 minutes, and it could even go into extra time and penalties, right? Who knows? I mean, I could see that game going to penalties, I think it could be like a 1-1 after 90 minutes. Because I think with Argentina, we've seen it in this game. They could go 1 or 2-0 up and then switch off and concede a couple of late goals. And for Croatia, they're the kind of teams that will push on to the end and maybe get a late goal. So I think it's sort of I think it is set. I think it's destined to happen. I think Argentina will go 1-0 up. Maybe Messi will get a goal, and then you'll be 1-0 for a majority of the game. And I think someone will get a late goal in like the 87th minute for Croatia. You're going to extra time. You're going to penalties, and I just think Argentina will just edge it. I just think so. I mean, both sides have been quite good in penalty shootouts, so we'll see. In terms of having more and experiencing more penalty shootouts, Croatia will have the edge. They have literally played 2 penalty shootouts in a row against Japan and Brazil. But yeah, that will be one hell of a game. I can't wait for that one. I think Argentina will go to the final, and I really have a feeling that it could be Argentina's year this year. But we'll see, because we still have France and Morocco on the side, and again, Morocco, don't underestimate them. I think anything can happen, and France, they looked really solid, I guess, against England. Even though yes, they weren't probably the better side of the 90, but they got the job done. But yeah, that'll be it for today's review between Netherlands and Argentina. Hope you guys have enjoyed today's review. Hit the like button if you did, subscribe to the channel if it's on already, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.